telescope and look around. You can also look around in all to know exactly where you are, of course. You need a good naval chart. Here in the area, there are 60 towns. I'm sure you'll recognize one or the other convoy. Check out Port Royale, your hometown during this exercise. This is the town on the island in the middle of the Caribbean. Your convoy is in the port of the town. Select it. No vessels, no trade. It's as simple as that. Such a convoy consists of take a look at the different parts of the convoy. We're not sailing around here for fun. It's about trade between the towns. Select the town Port Royale to open up the town dialogue. But select the whole town, not a single building. So don't zoom in too far. A town is nothing without its inhabitants. These consist. The fine gentlemen like to come up with an attitude. Now select the production tab. Sure, every town also produces its own commodities, up to 7 different ones. Now select the trade between town and convoy tab. Everything that people want can be found on the market, or maybe not. And then they get dissatisfied. Each item also displays production, consumption. The better the demand of a commodity is covered for the next weeks, the lower the price. That makes sense, doesn't it? Now select grain and buy 20 barrels. While the grain is being loaded into your convoy, let's see where the shortage is. Now close the town dialogue. If you zoom out of the map far enough, you'll see more towns northeast of Port Royale. Move the cursor over these towns to see the commodities they produce. Tortuga looks good. Send your convoys there. Make sure the whole town lights up when you send a convoy there. After all, he's supposed to dock in the harbor and not drift around outside the town. Now we'll wait until your convoy arrives in Tortuga. If you want to make a rapid progress, just zoom out. The further you zoom out, the faster time will pass. Arrived in Tortuga. No evening without beer, rum, and brawls. So open the town dialogue. Now open the trade tab again and sell all of your grain to the town. Great! You still have to get used to all the commodities and prices, but through trade you can earn the most money. For this, I offer a special course about the Caribbean economy. And there is also a lesson about creating automatic trade routes. By the way, in Port Royale, they need wood. Buy 50 units and return to Port Royale. There is work to be done at the shipyard. Until the convoy reaches Port Royale, a tip from me: convoys cost money, maintenance, and repairs. Avoid empty trips and load your vessels as much as possible. Port Royale, the smell of seaweed, old fish, and hope for prosperity. Zoom in on the town until you see the shipyard and select it. Convoys that are on the road a lot, the shells have to be scraped off regularly. And that's what the shipyard is for. Buy a new vessel and get out of here for now. Your vessel is still in the shipyard and you can't even see it. You have to add it to a convoy first or convert it into a new one. We do that at the lighthouse. Select it. On the left you can see the selected convoy and your unused vessels on the right. By selecting a vessel, it switches sides. That way you can enlarge, reduce, or dissolve convoys. If no convoy is selected, you can create a new convoy with free vessels. Now add your new vessel to the existing convoy. Not bad for a landlubber. The basics are in place. Whenever you come across one of these info icons, you can use it to open the appropriate pages in the manual for Caribbean merchants. Try it. The info icon will always bring you to the right place in the manual. All right, you've got the basics down, I hope. But there's a lot of people out there just waiting to make a rookie like you walk the plank. so I'm recommending my other classes as well. Don't worry, they're shorter.
By the end of the 16th century, the empire of the Spanish crown was so large that the sun never set on it. From all over the world, riches flowed into the motherland, especially to Madrid, the place of the royal court, the mecca of flatterers, schemers, and officials. Anyone blessed with title or wealth found a safe and comfortable life here. For those who were not blessed with this, there is above all a way out: the Spanish Caribbean colonies, from which the wealth of South and Central America is shipped across the Atlantic. The poor people were allowed to leave willingly, because life was hard and labor was scarce in the colonies. The settlers are driven by the hope for a better life, without poverty, but in freedom, and perhaps even prosperity. But even the great rule...
Greetings in the name of God and as representative of the Holy Crown of Spain.